Other day, the community has rallied behind.
So now he says even more parents and neighbors are motivated to bring about change.
There will be petition drives, public meetings, and we'll go through the whole 9 yards. And we hope that DDOT will be very receptive.
DDOT says since they conducted the study of this intersection back in March, they did make some changes. They tell us they installed 2 new signs. That includes a do not enter and a one-way sign in the area here. And they say they are very committed to working with the community. Reporting in Capitol Hill, Megan Fitzgerald, News 4.
Back now to presidential politics and a week in which we saw Donald Trump, in his words, with the shackles off.
What shackles is what some people said about that. Meet the Press moderator Chuck Todd joins us now. Another rally for Trump today, and even more on the offense.
Yeah, more accusers came out, and he went after each accuser almost individually. There are political strategic playbooks out there to use or to tap into when you are dealing with personal allegations that Trump is dealing with. In none of those playbooks do they say attack the accuser, mock them, sort of kind of laugh it off, maybe even attack their looks. For the life of me, I mean, he has made something that is very lethal to his campaign and somehow has made it worse for himself.
Speaking of perhaps making it worse, involving one of his surrogates, Trump surrogate Ben Carson, also making waves today with his reaction to some of the accusations against Trump, as you know. Let's take a look at this clip from the Morning Joe show on MSNBC, and we'll get Chuck's reaction on the other side.
If somebody's sitting next to you in the first class section of the airplane, there are stewardesses, there are other people around, and there's this gigantic armrest. What happened to all those things?
Are you saying that these women are lying?
That's your characterization, because you need to characterize it that way to try to make me the bad guy.
No,
but here's the fact.
You just said it's a question. You were describing a first-class cabin where there were no.
Stop. Hey, can you turn her microphone off, please?
No.
Turn her microphone off so I can talk.
Wow. I hadn't seen that yet.
You know, they're in a bunker right now. And they're in a bunker where they're not, and they've siloed themselves off from, they've siloed themselves off from reality with some of this stuff. I'll be frank. I mean, you're seeing with more of their surrogates go out there not dealing with sort of accepted facts that are out there. It is, and they're letting their emotions and their anger get to them. That's what you saw there. So they're taking a really bad situation and making it worse. And then, of course, this is the real difficulty is putting the rest of the Republican Party. And now this is the week you've seen Democrats are thinking they have a chance to suddenly win the House and go for broke here on the House and Senate races. But now you're seeing Republicans having to advertise saying, "Hey, I'm not with him," and let me tell you why I'm not with him. It's an unprecedented situation we find ourselves in at the last 3 weeks of this campaign.
And you talk about how Democrats are feeling tonight. NBC News has just put out a new map of the battleground states that suggests that all these controversies are changing.
Everything has shifted towards the Democrats. You have toss-up states that have now moved into her category, states like North Carolina. You have now states that we've never talked about as toss-ups before, Utah. Okay, throw in Arizona, throw in Georgia, Indiana, Missouri. These are all now up for grabs. But if they're up for grabs, if we don't know which way they're falling, well, it means